Well, hello, this is Shaniece M, your personal and business development coach, as well as founder of the Unstoppable Community. Well, welcome to our training on how to close the sale, part 2, getting over the fear of selling. So, fear is what we're going to focus on today. FEAR. I believe the most important skill you need to have as an entrepreneur is the ability to close the deal. Successful entrepreneurs will tell you that this is a very important skill to have, and it's detrimental to how long you last as a business owner. For many, the word selling makes people nervous. People are afraid of selling because they feel it's pressuring, it's being pushy, it's nagging, and it's a form of manipulation. Honestly, selling is just a thorough way to communicate. No matter if you're in business or not, you're constantly selling yourself. And this is a very, very important skill to have. For example, communicating your idea to your boss, you're selling something. If you're a beautician, communicating effectively that you know how to take good care of hair. If you have a team, communicating effectively to your team in regards to making sure that they're following you and they're doing the correct things that they need to do. If you have clients, you're constantly selling your skills. If you're a mother, you're selling your children on the do's and don'ts of life, praying that they follow you and that they believe you. Everything that we do is a form of selling. Say it with me. Everything we do is a form of selling. So let's talk about reasons why people are afraid to sell. Number one, the fear of hearing the word no. People are it just bothers them so bad when they hear the word no. I mean, I hear that from my clients. Oh my goodness, I just heard the word no over and over and over. Honestly, when you're building anything, when you're moving up in your career, when you live, you will hear the word no. But this is a very common fear. And what's so funny, if you're a mother or an auntie, or an older mentor, you're going to hear the word no from your children. And don't act like you don't, even if they get in trouble. We hear the word no from the closest people around us, and it does not bother us as much as it bothers us when we hear it from a perfect stranger. Ask yourself why. Learn to get over the word no. Because they're not saying no to you. It's just that it might not be the right time for them in regards to your service or your products, and this is what I run across a lot with my clients, their marketing message is really not connecting to their true ideal audience. If your audience is people who invest in themselves, who see the opportunity in growth and development, then your marketing message, you cannot be directed to people who don't believe in investing in their self. Research. You got to find out what your ideal clients need and what they want so you can make sure your message matches that. Okay? When you properly educate your customers on what you do and what you offer, and if they still say no, time to move on. Don't allow one monkey to stop the show. And I'm sure you've heard that before. Okay? Don't allow no to keep you or stop you from reaching your goals. Now, it's very important that you understand this. And when I work with my coaching clients, I teach them how to develop strategies and techniques that they can use in order to get over the word no. A true entrepreneur hears the word no and keeps it pushing. Okay? So number 2, the fear of being pushy. Now, there's a difference between being pushy and being persistent. The definition of pushy is excessively or unpleasantly self-assertive or ambitious to another level. To understand the difference, pushy is constantly nagging and making someone feel uncomfortable. Persistence is following up, being kind, but still making sure the customer knows that you're there if they need you. Thoroughly educating the customer on the service and the product that you offer, as well as the opportunity. Learn about your customers, what they need, and then you can create it. There's a huge difference. So make sure you understand the difference in regards to being pushy and persistent. There's nothing wrong with being persistent. It's nothing wrong with staying on top of your game. Nothing at all. Okay? So number 3, the fear of not delivering. I hear this a lot. So you got your marketing spiel out there, you're branding, you're doing your thing, and then you get a customer. Someone says yes. So then the fear of not delivering what you said you do. Fear of not being able to give the full value in regards to what your customer truly desires. Not meeting the customer's expectation. Make sure that you do the research, you test your products, your services before you put it out there to your clients, because you want to deliver the best results. But remember, if you're working hard, if you're hitting the pavement, understand, as you grow your business, as you grow, your business will grow and you'll continue to improve. Make sure you get great feedback and testimonials from your clients. Always look for ways to grow, but never be afraid of delivering when you know that you've done everything possible to make sure that you're operating in excellence. And then number 4, the fear of not using the correct language and leaving money on the table. So, you may have a fear of not saying the right words or not communicating effectively. It's so important for you to grow your communication skills, because that's connected to your selling skills. Communication is very important to get the right message across, using the right language to meet the right client. Using keywords and making sure that you don't ask open-ended questions where people can say yes or no. It's very big. For me, I'll make someone answer the question. Now, I'm not mean or pushy, but the question that I ask will be a type of question where they have to give me a response. For an example, do you desire to grow in your business at a level of excellency or just being great? Do you desire, so they have to pick. They have to pick either excellence or great. Do you desire to have the type of business that can change the world or change the nation? Please pick one. Do you believe investing in yourself is going to bring extra income? It will grow you and it will develop you. If you do believe it, tell me why. So they will say yes or no, but they have to expand on it, okay? So just be cautious in how you communicate, okay? What are you really looking for when it comes to developing your brand? What missing piece do you feel you need in order to grow and develop? Now they got to answer, okay? So we talked about, let's recap, some of the reasons why people are afraid to sell. Number 1, the fear of hearing the word no. Number 2, the fear of being too pushy. Number 3, the fear of not delivering. And number 4, the fear of not using the correct language and leaving money on the table. Now this is good. Let me go back to number 4 really quickly. There are a lot of times, I call it upselling. So let's say you have a product, right? And let's say, I'll give you a perfect example. All of you know I used to be a Mary Kay, the sales director. And in Mary Kay, you know, my customers, I had a whole lot of customers, they would come to me and say, Shaniece, I need a mascara. So when they came to me, I would say, now with that mascara, do you also need an eyeliner? What about an eyeshadow? Oh my goodness, I have the best eyeshadows out. And you know what? 3 come in a palette, but then you need some oil-free eye makeup remover. So now I'm suggesting things. I'm using the right language that connect to that mascara, the key words, so I don't leave money on the table. How about that? Okay, so listen. Fear of anything takes work in order to overcome it. Consistent work. Many times it takes working with someone else to help you create strategies and systems and techniques, right? Because we don't get over things just in one day or one night. We need something in place to remind us, you're amazing, you're blessed, those power words that that I train on, the power statements, and just other strategies. And that's what I really work with my clients on: how to overcome the fear of not being able to close the sale because you're afraid to sell. How does that serve you? This is a very important area of growth. Fear allows us to leave so much money on the table, and leaving money on the table is not beneficial for you. It's not beneficial for me. So let's really work hard in learning how to conquer your fears. Remember, false evidence appearing real. Okay, remember, you're unstoppable. Look at my unstoppable t-shirt, and it says, speak it, be it. You are. You see it? You are unstoppable. So don't allow fear to keep you from reaching your highest destination. Don't allow fear to keep you, instead of putting just $10 in your pocket, $500 or $1,000. Don't allow fear to keep you from being exactly who you're supposed to be. How you close the sale at a whole nother level is getting over your fear. False evidence appearing real. So this is Shaniece M, your personal and business development coach. I pray that this has been an amazing training for you. Would love for you to reach out. If this is something that you need to overcome, please go to my website. You can find it in the comments below, www.shaniecemwise.com. Schedule a discovery session so we can really talk about what it is that you need to do in order to overcome hearing the word no, not being able to deliver, leaving money on the table. Let's talk about it. Let's put it in the air so I can help you create the necessary systems and strategies that you need in order to overcome this fear, or whatever fear that may be challenging you from reaching the next destination, your next destination. So again, have an amazing day. Thanks for joining in. Make sure you subscribe to my page. Make sure you join us on Facebook, Unstoppable Community. We have a lot of great things that we're rolling out to help the business owner, the entrepreneur, move to the next level. So again, thank you for joining me. Have an amazing, God-inspired day.